So basically, just gonna make a recap of my thoughts for episode 5. Um, it was amazing, as I expected, as usual, for Hazbin. I was really excited to finally hear Lucifer because he's voiced by Jeremy Jordan, and I absolutely love that man. Um, and he's the poor guy, in my opinion. Like, I didn't. Turns out he and Lilith are separated, not quite divorced apparently, maybe. I don't know. Charlie said they're split or they're separated, but she didn't say divorce, so that's a whole thing. So it's like I can kind of tell that there's definitely something under that, the goofiness that he's doing, being like, acting like, and all that. He's very awkward and well, not clumsy, but he's awkward, and he seems to be well-meaning though. Um, but very, very close to being on the verge of being unhinged as well, which is, yeah, it's really funny. Like, his obsession with rubber ducks, there's something there. There's something deeper there. There always is. Um, he I was expecting him to be a little, like, his voice to be a little deeper, I guess. But in, like, but it's not a bad thing. But his voice kind of makes me think of Varian, his role for Varian in Tangled, like, younger kind of voice, because, like, Varian's like 14 or whatever in the show, and that was years ago, so I was like, yeah. But, like, he kind of reminds me of Varian a little bit, with, like, how not chaotic, but kind of chaotic, and the goofiness and the awkwardness, and I'd say nerdiness, but that really is more Varian. Lucifer's more, I don't know what the word is, but yeah, he's definitely reminding me a lot of Varian, with the voice and everything, and the silliness, which, again, not a bad thing. I love Varian. Varian's adorable, and Lucifer's great. However, Alistair actually swore. Like, I saw someone posting about that on Twitter yesterday or the other day, and I thought that was just a shit post, but nope. Turns out Alistair actually swore. He full on said "fuck you" into the face of the King of Hell. Yeah, Alistair got balls to do that. Still don't really understand his seemingly out of nowhere beef with Lucifer. Lots of theories going that Alistair is owned by Lilith, the same way that Husk is owned by Alistair, kind of thing, like with the contract soul thing. I don't really. I'm on the fence. I'm indifferent with those theories, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. But yeah. That scene where Husk tried to basically, like, warn or tell Alistair about the real reason, I guess, that Mimzy came by. Um, and he definitely stepped out of line. Like, oof, there's just a whole lot there. But, like, I did not expect to see Alistair go that way. Not that I'm surprised, because it's still Alistair. He's the radio demon, like, he's the radio overlord. Like, he's still got that power, that scare factor. He still does, even if he doesn't, even if he acts like, ah ha ha, la 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 la, most of the times. Like, he's still got that power. So it doesn't shock me too much that once in a while he's going to actually show his true colors and be that demonic and shit, right? Even with Husk, like, yes, they act all buddy-buddy, with Husk being like, I'm just done with your shit because I'm too old for this crap at this point in my existence. But, like, they're not, I don't know, they still act buddy-buddy to me, but they're not. It's a whole thing. Mimzy, by the way, I had been waiting 5 freaking years to see this woman. Like, I love her so much. She's pure chaos. And, like, I love the the fact that they knew each other in life. I love that. I was headcanoning that for so long. Like I was like, no, it can't be possible because he's from New Orleans and she's from not there. I don't know. I can't. I'm very bad with geography with the states, so I don't know if it's like her accent's supposed to be like Brooklyn or New York or something. So she's from there, one of those places. He's not from there. He's from New Orleans. So it's like, yeah, they could have like traveled to each other's state place, but you know, when they were alive, it'd be like the 1910s and shit like that, like the 1800s, 1910s. I don't know. Either way, that was a headcanon of mine that they actually did know each other in life. A little bit different than how she actually explained it, where she performed at a club and he frequented a lot and, all that. My headcanon was more of he worked at a radio station and she kind of worked there as well, so they worked alongside each other at the radio station. That was my idea. But I didn't expect a lot of, like, I didn't expect them to actually have known each other in life, and that's amazing. I love that so much. I ship them so hard. I don't care what y'all think. Like that's just a me thing. I love them, but I also ship them platonically too. Like they are great chaos friends. Like, mm, they are just great. I think I can't. I'm still not sure if Mimsy implied that she knew Husk from life as well, or she met him in hell. I really don't know, but I also headcanoned that the three of them, Husk, Mimsy, and Al, all knew each other at some point in their lives, in life. That's my headcanon. I can't tell if that's actually legit or not, but if it's not, I'm still using it because it's just, yeah, I love it. Um yeah, the I still am unsure if about like the whole dad off thing between Al and Lucifer. Like and like Al acting all like fatherly and chummy and nice and like with Charlie and the others. Like I don't trust that. Like that's just very random all of a sudden to me. It's like no, no, yeah, no. Um Although I still really I'm still loving the little bond that Al and Nifty seem to have, and I genuinely love them. Like, god damn it, they're adorable. Um but yeah, no, I don't fully trust Al with like, oh, you're like a daughter to me to Charlie. Like I think he was just trying to piss Lucifer off. Like genuinely just trying to do that cuz it's Al. He does that. He's chaos. He's a gremlin. That's a thing he do. So, yeah, so yeah, that's it. Like I love the episode. The music was amazing. Again, as expected for Hazbin. Um I still can I it's going to take me a while to get over the fact that Alistair actually said fuck you. So, that's a whole thing that I'm just like, okay. Um but yeah, still need to watch episode 6, but I've seen a lot about that and from what I've gathered, it's gonna be a whole thing. I'm very much looking forward to it though. Um, but yeah, so that's my thoughts on episode 5. I really loved it. The music was really fun. Um, Mimsy's just she's a bitch, and like the fact she just came by just to get Al to help her. It's like, that's not cool to be quite honest. But I mean, this is hell. People are gonna like when they're first introduced anyway. They're gonna have like kind of I guess toxic traits to them. Like that's to me that I get that. So I'm not too shocked. Um yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that was for episode 5. Peace.